Hi, it's Chris with Implied Music. You know, I play through the Johann Sebastian Bach four-part chorales every day. I would say that this is something I pick up every day. There are 371 in this Bright Cup edition, and I do a page a day. So a page might be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 chorales. They are great for me. And according to my notes from some time ago, this is my favorite page. Let's look at them. Why do I love this music? Why do I love this music? Well, I think everyone understands that Bach was a master of harmony, melody, of invention, of counterpoint, of voice leading, and so many of the elements of functional harmony. Well, Herzliebster Jesu, hast du is number 59, and I've given it 5 stars, I think for a good reason. Number 59 is in 2 flats. And you can see it begins on a G minor chord, and then right away C minor to a beautiful inverted A minor 7 flat 5, which is the 2 of the scale, and it resolves to D. D7 takes us back to G minor, D7, G. Here's that diminished chord passing through G, and we're back on D. A beautiful example of 2 5s in minor. And now we're going to take off into G minor again. Diminished. Well, that was a little motion to B flat 7. And right away we go to E flat. E flat minor, so beautiful. E diminished. F sus. F7 to B flat. We have managed to modulate to the relative major of G minor, and we'll continue. Another passing chord, a diminished chord to D minor, so dark. Listen to those suspensions. And this beautiful moment, a strong suspension, resolving to B flat major, B flat major, F sharp diminished, which is like a D7. There it is again, that sort of A7, D7 to not G minor, but G major. I love that harmony. Okay, let's go on. Number 60, I'm looking at it, we've got 2 sharps. Well, it's just a simple sort of 1, 2, 5 in D. And then E7, F sharp 7, B minor. And so we've sort of modulated, haven't we? We were in D and now we're heading to B minor, the relative minor. Sure enough, we resolve at the end of that on B minor. Let's listen to it again. There's the resolution to D, and then progressing. So as we go into this last half of the piece, and there's no repeat here, E7 to A. It's really just a kind of a secondary dominant E to the 5 chord to A, and we've sort of resolved to A, and we're going to go on. A, So more A's, and then A7, of course, takes us to D. B minor. There's our secondary dominant E. A to D. Well, it's just really straightforward, beautiful examples of living first on a 1 chord, and then the relative minor, and then the 5, and then progressing from there. All right, let's go on to number 61. Jesu, Leiden, Pein und Tode. Jesus struggled in the bonds of death. Well, there's E flat 7, that D flat there pushes us right along into the 4 chord. And then resolving back to E flat. Did you feel it going to C minor there? I love that moment. And of course, this G is the 5 of C minor. And now we kind of are in C minor, the relative minor of E flat. We'll continue. Well, we managed to get back to E flat major. And this beautiful moment. Wow, we wound up on C major. There's a lot of harmonic density in there. Here we are. We're going to start on C minor. A kind of a suspension to A flat major. Definitely a C7 to F minor. This beautiful moment, I guess we're just going to have to call this a diminished chord because it's E flat diminished, resolving back to the F minor and C, and we're in F minor, remember, so let's continue from the F minor chord. That's so dramatic, the G flat major chord. Crappy resolution there from me because I played a wrong note, but this is such a beautiful moment. This is, I think we have to analyze this as a kind of a B flat minor to F to B flat major. So pretty. There's B flat, we wound up on B flat, and now back to E flat as an apology. So sharp. All these voices act as independent voices. They all are melodies. They're all working together. If you look at the music, you can see stems in each stave pointing in different directions, down and up, down and up. It's 4-part chorale writing and would be suitable for soprano, alto, tenor, and bass to sing. In fact, when I'm practicing this, I frequently will try to sing one of the parts as I, play the whole thing. All right, so now we're in 2 sharps, and I'm looking at it, and it looks like it starts on B minor. So here we go. Yep, that's winding up on the F sharp on the dominant chord. And then this beautiful moment, F sharp major becomes F sharp minor, B minor, A7 to a D, and resolving back to B minor. We'll hear that whole thing again. Always with the suspensions, isn't it beautiful? Prepared dissonances, suspensions, resolutions. All right, we're going to go on, and now we're F sharp dominant. A7 to D. And it resolves to D major. There's an F sharp dominant. We expect a B minor, sure enough. There's the F sharp dominant again, and we're going to resolve to B major, not B minor. Okay, Now, of the chorales, I think my favorite melody is none, ruhen, alle, Wälder. All's quiet in the wood. Now the woods are quiet. We're in A major, and this is a beautiful version of it. This melody appears in a number of places in the chorales. So here we go. That's a C-sharp major chord. In other words, it's the 3 major chord, taking us to the relative minor. And now the 3 minor. A to the 5, sort of an Elton John passing chord to the 6 minor to F sharp minor. Dominant to B minor. Love this moment. It's so sharp, right? Make that major minor. And then this kind of triumphant ending. I love this. I'm sorry. Let me try to say that again. Now this sort of triumphant ending. Such a great melody. Well, I'm playing these using some pedal to help me sort of smooth things out. It's fun to play on organ or any other keyboard. I love playing these on my Osmos where I can control individual voices. It's wonderful to try singing with these pieces. This is the template for great voice leading, for great arrangement of close voices in the sort of deep European, straightforward classical tradition. And I just kind of like bow before this. I play it every day as a way of warming up my hands, as a way of tuning my ears in. And I'm just going to say it. I don't think you can do better than play a little bit of Bach, maybe the chorales, every day. Well, I hope this has been useful. Like and subscribe and ding the bell. You'll be notified when I do my videos. I'll see you next time.